some cookies. Day now, hitting the set real quick. I'll get some, like a little thing of milk or maybe some coffee. Yeah, ooh, coffee.
To kick off for New Orleans.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Caught right side, Tate. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Golden Tate. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Now Jones sets up the screen to Lewis. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Lewis.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that's complete to Lewis. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Dion Lewis. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Giant ball carrier.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Jones throwing complete here to Tate. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. Jones, it's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
It's now 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On 4th down, Jones. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now Lewis here on first down. Powerful running. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Throwing, Jones, sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is Gallman. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Down.
In his own end zone, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now Breeze finding Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they'll get this right past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And Brian by the tight end Cook. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From the gun, it's Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's Alvin Kamara with a grab from Drew Brees. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, trying to put together another drive.
And simple, tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing.
See if they can disrupt it here. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Blake Martinez. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. operating from the gun. Jones looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Complete to Evan.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now Jones on 1st down. That's complete to Slayton. The 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Complete to
Darius Slayton, 48 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Maybe out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
48-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. He's going to be taken down. They sack him. With the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans. After after that sack. 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first-rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Flushed out right. Got his open man. It's called. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain there of 21 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Got a man, Slayton. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st down, Giants.
On 1st down, Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short.
Jones.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Throwing again. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and on second down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 66 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The score is Saints 21, Giants 6.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do? He's got a man, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end, and that'll make it 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Bree's going to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll go down the number for again this inside the 30. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. Breeze now on 1st down. It's for Cook right on the 6. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done.
Well, that wasn't fun. That's how you get an L in Madden. Can't fucking wait till Tuesday, bro. Man, it's gonna be sweet.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Giants. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Quick throw left side to start things out. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
On the play brings up second and 10.
Now a first carry for Dion Lewis. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Tackle made at the 20.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Giants.
A draw play here. Lewis. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
On the draw, this is Lewis. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
At the 39-yard
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. At times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. It's caught. Shepard. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Jones now on 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
3rd and...
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
1st down.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones caught right side. Tate. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Golden Tate.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
1st and goal.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Foles and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll throw right away. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
His pass, complete to Cole Kmet. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Trubisky will throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down.
47-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the Giants' 45-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. This is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The ball carrier.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
On second down, it's Lewis. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Into a double team. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. The final shot before break. Jones, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there.
One down. I knew that dude was going to quit. But yeah, I can't wait till Tuesday, bro, because all my stuff from my PC comes and I can do a build, baby. My first build ever. I don't have a camera, though, or nothing, so I kind of wanted to do it like a live build thing, but yeah. I don't think that's happening. I might have pictures, though. Yo, she's still doing I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm getting kind of tired. Freaking, I only wanted to play a couple games of Madden. I figured since I'm playing, I might as well stream a couple, you know. But I might hop off this in a minute. I'm not that into Madden like I used to be, bro. Like, especially I'm on PC. I'm not on an Xbox. I wish I was on Xbox for Madden or PlayStation. I haven't played Madden on PlayStation, since like 05, something like that. But I wish I was on a console, but that's because Madden on console is popping. Madden on PC is mad whack and boring. Even though it's the same thing, it's just there's more people that play it on console, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now and wait for this next game. Oh, and if you haven't already, you could name, a little like, follow, something like that. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much, kindly. Probably ain't nobody gonna watch, but hey, whatever. I got to do this. See, that's what I'm talking about on PC. You see, you got this 2 minute and something wait estimated time to take a dang next game or whatever to play next game. On console, that crap would have been instant, like, you know what I mean? But, you know, here's what it is. That's what I get for getting this game on PC. I can, because I got the E-Play bull crap, I can once I, my dog just jumped off my bed and scared me. I can once I get console or whatever, like once I get Xbox again, just download it right away or whatever. But I mean, by the time I get an Xbox, like, this Madden will be obsolete. Like, nobody will really be playing it like that anymore. So. Alright, I'm about to play MUT mode because MUT mode usually goes a lot quicker. That's the main thing everybody does on Madden nowadays, so I might as well just do that. I hate MUT mode because even though my team is good, I always end up against these pretty much perfect level 99 teams. So I pretty much catch dubs all the time on MUT mode. Even though my team is good, like my team's good, I got level 99 Vic. You know, and some good players and stuff like that, but it's just playing MUT is not like playing regular head-to-head online or whatever, or even ranked online. It's fucking retarded, to be honest. It used to be real fun and really good, but now it's like not even balanced at all. Like when you have players that are freaking, like you could have the same exact level of balanced players or whatever. Same exact every player, spot for spot. And another player will still get the benefit because he's ranked higher than you or something like that. It's just much not balanced at all anymore. Like it used to be when it first came out. But I'm going to try to find a game. Shut up. Y'all can see I got a dub. I got an L up on there already. It's pretty much always people playing MUT. I'm honestly about to auction off my whole team in a little bit though. I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that since I got Vic. Earlier when this game first came out, like when was I playing? It's like October, August, somewhere around there. Now I got the game in October, and I got Vic, I believe, end of October. I don't know. I haven't been playing this game at all. So about that Apex, baby, that Apex life. Ample boy. Yeah. I see you. You looking at the little piece of shit desk that I built out of broken desk parts. Hey, there we go. Let's get it. Yep, my little piece of shit team. Oh wait, that's my little piece of shit team.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Play action now, Vick. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 more yards. Complete to George Kittle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
8-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Ingram. He goes for it. There as the drive will continue. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And now it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Vick. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Vick. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they help get him out of trouble.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Out to his left. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, Vick steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards.
Again, it's Vick. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Vick to throw it. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to... Have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Giants 7, Ravens nothing.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Nnamdi Asomugha there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Operating from the gun. Vick buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, Vick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
And 10 at their own 5-yard line.
That's another thing about Madden, bro. It gets boring after a while. Like, you score one fucking touchdown and then make one defensive stop, and everybody quits. Like, Madden is just not fun to me anymore because of that. That's why I don't really play Madden no more. I hope I run into the same guy. Oh shit, I'm fucking up here. I'm supposed to be living up to the title of the damn stream. I'm sitting here getting dubs. I done caught 2 dubs and 1 L. I think I'm gonna do like a draft thing after this. At this game, I'm gonna do a draft, little draft tournament thing, and then after that, I'm gonna just fucking hop off, man, and play some other games, and I'm gonna knock out. There we go.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gannon. His throw caught. at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First down.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the...
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Raiders have taken the early lead.
On the extra point.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He was brought down by...
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd and short yardage. Vick. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Vick. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ricky Jackson, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. And the pressure gets to him again. Ricky Jackson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And he's going to go down again. Ricky Jackson. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, Kamara.
Hey, you're real cool. Do you play normal games?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. On the ground, this is Kamara. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. A big play there out of Kamara. 63 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another first and goal. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Morton Anderson on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
Anderson's kick is good, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game.
An automatic Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the post. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, you know, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads two different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
They'll take over.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Oh, a pretty surprising suboptimal start to the drive there.
I like that, suboptimal, to put it nicely, right? Because you would think that with all the time they had on the sideline prior to that one, they'd come up with a little bit better play than that one. That was a disaster.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Morton Anderson.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and...
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
51, Mike 51.
On second down, Vick again. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw coming for Vick. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And the Raiders have got him.
Michael Vick, sack.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one. send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jones. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down. They will look to throw. Montana. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun, here's Montana. Open man, he completes it to Jeudy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. And he'll find Hall. And I think the ball's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And 8.
Throwing on third, Goff. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Miles Jack.
From the gun on third down, Goff. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
End of the first quarter with no score.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Helaire, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 40 now on second down. Goff. It's a foot race. 30, 20, 10.
Come on, bring it, baby.
Bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Justin Tucker.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. David Onyemata there on the tackle. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Complete. Jefferson the target. Touchdown! Giants! Justin Jefferson. 61 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Montana to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 31 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out right at the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Goff on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Intercepted. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking of...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Going to let this thing go. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Antonio Gates, 40 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Tucker with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, LA! Jerry Jeudy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. But that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier. The tackle made by Nnamdi Asomugha.
Now Edwards-Helaire. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's Goff. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So it appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Gates has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a Giant first down. And he stopped immediately there. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
The tackle made by Miles Jack. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff looking deep for his tight end Gates. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Goff now to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch the defense. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll go down, but but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Rams 21, Giants 20.
Here's Goff. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Rams 16-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 1.
They go play action with Montana. He sets to fire deep. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And right side, they're going to go option here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It was Anthony Barr that time who got in there and made the play. Play fake. Now here's Montana. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action. It's Montana. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, going for Jefferson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Tonight's final score.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
because I was supposed to go to Casey's house for the whole New Year's thing, and I'm kind of the one that made a big deal about the fact how we never do shit for New Year's anymore and everything. And then I fell asleep. Like when they came to pick me up and shit, I passed out and I wouldn't wake up and all that. So I kind of feel like a dick.
Left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
26-yard line.
Now it's Carson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackle made at the 21.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk, into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Jones. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Seattle Seahawks. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
The Seahawks.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. They'll run for the first time with Dion Lewis. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Giants nothing.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
3 yards. It's now fourth down.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. From the gun, Jones. And Tate's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Now Lewis here on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones fighting Evan Ingram. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is DJ Reed returning. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This is Carson. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
The tackle made just shy.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Tyler Lockett was the target there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got Lockett. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense. Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks.
At the 12-yard
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
They run it with Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Reload. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Bring it. Mike 54. Mike 54. Bring it.
From the gun, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, buddy, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Jones from the gun on third down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. This is taken at the 18. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Very short kick taken right at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Gallman.
11-yard line.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Wayne Gallman.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
7-yard line. 1st and goal.
Throwing Jones. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Carlos Dunlap able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. They'll try to pound it in with Gallman. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Score Seahawks 17, Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, it's Carson. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 45 yards.
1st and goal at the 6.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the gun, Wilson forced out to his left. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Blake Martinez. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. possession. Jones. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jones sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Complete.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Jones now throwing after the interception. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jaron Reed. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long... And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seahawks.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lewis.
Complete.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
on the gun. Jones. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it, and he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Gallman will run it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run again here with Gallman. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.